Okay, it's about 10:35 p.m. EST. This is the night before I made iOS 4 as my main iPad and testing streaming and everything. But here's the context of what I do with this iPad, which is the iPad 6th generation that runs iOS 17, and this is my main streaming device other than my TV. And I will be maining, instead of this, let me show you. This 64 gigabyte iPad 2 that runs iOS 4.3.5, and I have YouTube on it. I'm gonna see if I can get any other streaming to work on it. But to be honest, I don't think there is many I can try other than the classic YouTube app with Tube Repair on it. Just to show you. And it's quite buggy. Like, I searched up my name in here already and it just comes up with something completely different. So it will definitely be a challenge. I will also be testing mobile gaming and stuff like this on it. I've sideloaded a ton of mobile games on this. And the catch is this is a tethered jailbreak on this thing. So I'm going to be struggling to keep this thing at max battery. But it luckily has a very good battery. So I don't think I will be struggling at all. There's no messaging on this, but that doesn't matter because, as you see, this is not going to be about phone or communication or anything about that like a phone. This is going to be about maining an iPad that runs iOS 4. So, as you can see, it is 10:37. I'm about to go to bed. I'm gonna go watch the new South Park and then go to bed. And I'll wake up and I'll start up the challenge, and I will make sure to go lock away this thing in a drawer so I don't use it, and I'll show you in the morning. So, yeah, good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, I didn't record when I woke up, but I am now home. I had to go somewhere this morning, so I haven't got to use any of my technology, so I'm going to pack away this thing. I'm gonna go put it in a drawer just to show you that I will not be using this at all today. I'm gonna have to go back to work pretty soon, so yeah, I'm gonna go put this somewhere. So I'll show you where I put it. Okay, this is the the drawer of brick devices. It can go in here if it will fit. This is also like the crappiest case ever. I've literally had this since I was like 8 years old probably. So that's why it has like the iPad kit case on it. But there you go. So what am I going to do on this thing? Well, the first thing we're going to test out is some YouTube. While I wait, I gotta turn up the brightness. Okay, here we are. I just want to show you that this is actually iOS 4 in a minute. Hold on. As you can see, it says 4.3.5 right there. And let's see if we can watch some YouTube on this thing. I got Tube Repair. It is pretty buggy. Usually I'll be watching some like YouTube drama content on here, and you see it's very buggy. It crashes frequently. So this is going to be quite a hurdle today. Like, I can't even do that for some reason. So let me see if I can go search something up I want to watch. Okay, can I get more? Yeah, that is not anything. That is not Nicholas Dioria. So I'm only gonna get 3 videos apparently. See if we can actually load something. You're not authorized to open this file. Why am I not authorized to open this file? What the hell just happened? What is going on? I do have Tube Repair on here. It's just bugging out for some reason. Sometimes it takes a couple tries. You can see other things in here as well. There's a Wendigoon video. Wonder if I can watch that. I did watch that Turkey Tom video. Let's see if I can load that. Let me see if I can watch it again. Yeah, it just keeps doing this. Why am I not authorized to open the file? let me see what URL I have. I might need a different one. Yeah, I think I know my problem is I'm using the wrong URL for, I'm pretty sure, let me check. Also, as I did say earlier, I could still use my phone, so that's the other thing. I can use my phone and I can use my computer, but for my iPad, I'm going to be stuck on iOS 4, which is going to be crazy. That's what I'm trying to say. That's most of my social media is usually on my iPad, so I'm going to be trying to use it on here. So, okay, so I did switch the URL and it's now working. As you can see, we have a Nicholas URL, VOD up here. This is what I usually watch. I'm probably not gonna be able to watch the stream tonight because it doesn't work with old YouTube. So that is also another thing that we got working, and I'm gonna be using that today. Maybe I'll watch that Tom Dark video on here. This is gonna be very inconvenient. I also have Minecraft loaded on here, the latest version for 4.3. Also have the latest version of Minecraft for 4.3 loaded on here. So I'm gonna be playing some Minecraft later today is what I'm trying to say. We also have Light. 0.13 Alpha Light. Then we have a bunch of other games sideloaded on here already. So very cool. I will also probably transfer some more wallpapers on here. iOS 4's wallpaper selection is some of the blandest wallpapers. So like, I did get some on here, but like a lot of these are just boring. I do like this one though. This is a pretty good wallpaper. But like otherwise, there's not many interesting wallpapers on here. So yeah. So I'm going to go do some other stuff, and I'll make sure to come back and record if I'm going to be using this iPad. So yeah. So I'm going to work a little bit later, actually, because it's storming. So I'm not going to be there for very long because I have to watch my brother. So we're just going to mess around with this iPad. I'm going to go see. I never got alien blue on this thing yet, so I'm going to get alien blue on it. Yeah, I'm going to have to side load it on here. So yeah, I'm going to go get alien blue and put an AB media fixer and everything. And maybe even get some music on here, which would be very cool because it has iPod on here and everything. So yeah, I'm going to go do that and I'll come back to you when I do that. Nah, but I'm going to have to use my own tutorial that I made on how to sideload with iOS 4 because I have not sideloaded on this thing in a bit. And it's kind of funny because, like, man, it is so hard side-loading with a computer without just doing it over the air with Viteris. I wish they would just add support for iOS 4, but it is one developer doing it, I'm pretty sure. I think it's just Electamon developing for Viteris, if I'm pretty sure. Sorry, I'm just logging into my computer. But yeah, this is gonna be fun. We're basically living like it's 2011 today. Like even here, I even have my computer looking like Windows 7, just trying to log in with one hand. All right, let me show you. Just flexing a little bit. I got Windows 7 basically on this thing. It's Windows 10, but you kind of get the point. We're living like it's Windows, like what the fuck, what am I even saying? We're living like it's 2011 today. So let me sideload on here. I'll find an IPA file. I did get it sideloaded on here. Now, I gotta get AB Media Fixer on here. Okay, AB Media Fixer. Oh no. Oh no. That won't work. I am going to allow myself to use social media, but it will only be for things that do not work on this iPad, like Reddit and other things. So, yeah. It's kind of unrelated, but I'm on some old-ass version of iTunes, and it says 4.3.5 is up to date. That is just so cool. But, yeah, I can try to get some music on here. I will do that. But I don't really... Actually, now that I think about it, I do have music. Let me see if I can get music on here. I did do that, but the springboard just crashed, so... I'm just gonna That's the thing about jailbreaks that are tethered. They just freak out and break a lot of the time. So I'm gonna come back to you when Springboard restarts and fixes itself. So yeah, because it's completely frozen right now. Yep, here we are. It's in safe mode right now, so we're gonna hit restart. And it's gonna go boot back into it, and boom. It just does this sometimes. This is a very buggy iPad, so that's why this is quite a challenge. I did just get some music on here. I'm not gonna show you what music I got, but it'll just show you that the storage went down. Still a ton of storage left on this thing, but it's cool that I got some music on here, so I'm trying to say. Also loaded some wallpapers on here that I like a lot more than iOS 3, so that's also pretty cool. Later tonight, I plan on doing some sort of like photography thing with this thing and taking some pictures and stuff. So yeah, just to test out the camera quality of this thing, because this is actually the first iPad that had a camera on it, if you did not know. So yeah, this is why this thing was like supported so long, which is pretty crazy. It had a camera, and it had a A5X chip, which is super good for iOS 4 at least, and it's super fast on iOS 4 and it runs very well. It's like the same thing as like having an iPad 4 on iOS 6, which I actually have. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go chill, maybe watch some YouTube on this thing or do something else, because I just got out of work earlier from like helping lift the vanity and stuff. That's all I had to do today. But yeah. Also, I heard about this earlier. This is just completely off topic, a little update. I don't know, I reversed it, but whatever, it's just the iPad. I heard iTunes Store X, the tweak that fixes the App Store, actually stopped working lately, which is quite interesting. I went and tested it out, and no longer works, so I recommend trying to downgrade it, or maybe it'll be updated, I don't know, but I'm just saying, for like people that are coming into issues after retrying the App Store fix on like iOS 6 and other stuff. So yeah. Alright, so we're about 5 hours from last time I was recording with this thing. I'm gonna be watching some YouTube. It's about 10 o'clock. So yeah. We're gonna see if we can watch some YouTube and maybe even play some games. I don't know. I'll come back and update you. We're about 2 hours until this challenge is over, and I can go back to my other iPad. So yeah. Also, I have been using this. I've just been playing some mobile games ever since then, and doing other things that I usually do. So yeah, that's what I was doing for 5 hours. I didn't get to record any of it. I want to show the house I built in Minecraft or whatever, because this is what I was doing in the meantime. And this will probably be the final thing I do before I go to bed. So yeah, this will probably be the final thing I do before I go to bed. So this will be the last thing I'll be doing on this iPad today, and I'll be good tomorrow. This is what I built. I literally feel like I'm doing like a old YouTube Let's Play as I'm doing this. I'm doing this with one hand. It's very awkward. I made like apartment building. Boom. 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 I don't know. So we pretty much achieved everything I wanted to achieve on this thing. We got social media working, we got YouTube working, we played games, so yeah. So I have successfully made iOS 4 for today, and it's now about 12 o'clock, and I'm gonna go edit this video and probably go to bed. I just played some like, I'm not gonna show you, hold on. I've just been playing this for a while now, and I watched some YouTube, so yeah. We have achieved what I would set out to achieve, and I'm done. Thank God. I've been torturing myself. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video and like watching me suffer, please like, subscribe, and share this video. And as always, this has been Derek from Certified Legacy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.